Alright, everybody, welcome to our next session of D&D.
Are we recording?
Yeah. I see bars moving.
Alright.
Alright, now that everybody knows we're recording, welcome to our next session of D&D. I'm Loki, I'm going to be your DM for this session.
My name's Mark, I play Syllin, the Wood Elf Barbarian.
I'm Allis, I play Ned the Halfling. Ned the Halfling Sorceress.
I'm Koni, and I play Elgyfu, the Druid Elf.
I'm Ken. I play Fen, the human rogue.
You did that to yourself, by the way.
Yeah, you really did. I am Googs. I play Sulseth, the Dragonborn Ranger, and I am standing in for Rio, who plays Karthas, the Dwarven Cleric.
And I'm Chrissy, and I am playing Harmony, the Tiefling Bard.
Can I just say that is the first time that Googs has gotten that so very smoothly for
Yes.
He's become used to it now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've done it enough at this point.
Alright, so last we left off, you all bunked up for the night in the Drider's Lair. Or for the rest, you don't know if it's light or day out right now, you're in the Underdark.
That was mine.
We put the little one
They're over
up
there.
there for you, and
Oh.
put the big one in the drawer.
Okay.
It's okay. We got this.
I thought you threw my little guy.
You all bunked up, did a full rest in the Drider's Lair. Your bard gained a level. Everybody else moved a modicum closer to getting another one themselves.
Yay, Monicum.
You found a treasure hoard that gave you some really nifty items, including a robe of useful
It's
things.
mine!
Yeah, and Ned took that.
Yes, Ned.
We had a couple magic weapons that went out, and so a couple other nifty
Armor.
things. The magic armor that went out.
I got oil of slipperiness.
You got oil of slipperiness.
About chicken.
And last we left off, we were debating as to whether or not we were going to walk towards the grand, glorious, off in the distance Drow City, or cut it back to the dwarven Cleric.
So we were cutting
And I
back.
think we decided to.
I thought we were closing off the.
Yep.
I thought
Yeah,
that
we're
was
going
On
back.
your left-hand side.
downtime determined.
Yeah, downtime determines we're going back.
Oh shit.
So,
Now the question is,
we have to
how,
figure out how to destroy the stairs.
we gotta, yeah. Well, I guess that's the question. What do we all agree to? What we need to get rid of?
What are you doing with your life?
Can any of the magic users use a spell to collapse the stairs?
Do the magic users have a spell to collapse the stairs?
He does stuff that shatters armor.
I have a bolt spell that's about as good of killing something specific as I can.
Does
get.
Karthas know a way to maybe collapse the stairs?
I mean, if they had any like dwarven explosives or tools, maybe. Yeah, you could do it in a moment.
Okay.
What is it?
Dwarven mining gear.
Yes, sir.
call them.
Can you see your players for a second?
Wait, we have a barbarian. Barbarian, hit your head against it.
Repeatedly until it breaks.
This may indeed be a viable
That
scenario.
was more acceptable to me than smash it with your sword. I would rather hit it with my head than kill my sword down the stairs.
That
I
indeed
know,
might be a
that's why I
viable
suggested, I
scenario.
got
I
you,
won't
bro.
tell you as a DM whether or not that would work. But it could be a viable scenario.
How long has Ned known him? A very long time. I know, boo boo. Boo boo, I got
You
you.
didn't use the door.
Ooh, I got you.
You had a door patch, right?
No, we
She
didn't.
had a
No,
pit patch.
we have
Of
the
the-
window.
She
Yeah.
has
Window
window
patch.
and pit.
No, she had a door patch.
She
No,
got
we
a
did
door
not.
patch, too.
No,
I don't have
we
a
did
door.
not.
we didn't.
Oh, that was one of the ones you didn't get.
We rolled
Yeah.
pit and we rolled window.
We were talking about the door because of how awesome it would have been to get it.
Got it.
I'm sorry, I have the next best thing, which is a giant fucking window.
Stop.
It's okay.
It's
I thought
okay.
we maybe use
You
the
also
door
have
on
a
the
plate that we can throw
tunnel.
behind us.
Is my point.
It's not a bad idea if you just close the tunnel off with a
Oh,
power
wait!
door.
We collapse
We
the
have-
bridge. You close the
Dang
tunnel
it.
off with a metal door.
Well, we do have the portable
Portable ram.
whatcha thing.
You're the portable
We have
ram.
2 of them.
We
What are
do.
those?
From
On
the
her
robe
patch.
of many.
from my
Oh.
robe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we
which
can
is-
peel one of those patches off.
And we can destroy
get a
one of
ram.
the staircases and then go up
And we
I don't
can-
know.
But we need to go up the staircases before we destroy
Well,
the
there's two.
staircases.
There's
There's
the two
two.
on both sides, so we have to destroy this one
What
on the
else is on
left,
this
and then
road?
we'll go up.
And then I can just climb up here after I just pop off the
Now,
other
just to, let me ask the next question because I don't remember 100%. Are the staircases like freestanding stairs, or are they like carved into
They're
the
carved into the stalagmite.
Well, then that's a
Karthas
totally
would
different.
inform you that if you had a large share of dwarven and mining explosives, you might be able to just plant them inside this layer, which is dug out from the bottom of the stalagmite, and bring the stalagmite entirely down.
But we don't have any.
We could ask if there are any.
How many days did it take us to get here? It was only like a day or two, wasn't
It's
it?
only a couple hours.
Yeah, it was only a couple hours to come
It
down.
wasn't that far to get down here. It didn't take you that long. You took a couple days because you rested a couple times throughout moving through and fighting the drow.
Yeah,
It's
we
literally
rested
camped.
twice. So
Well, maybe we could send somebody back real quick.
I can fly!
No.
She can fly. She can
But I'm
It
smaller.
is. I would say it's about a half day.
Well, then how about this? How about how about two of us go back, get the see if we can get the explosives, and
Who's our fastest runners? I'm at 35. And
You and I are the fastest runners.
35.
you are the fastest runners.
You
Yes.
could.
Yeah,
But-
you're in
Well,
a
can't you
dungeon.
fly though?
To give you an
Yes,
idea.
these two can fly.
To give you
Yeah.
an idea, if
Is that
you look
quicker?
at how close those
I
two
could technically
yellow
make
markers are over there, the two yellow ones,
Yeah.
the one right underneath is the Drow City.
Okay, so
That's how close the cities are to each other, and the city's about a half a day away from
Can you fly quicker than they can run?
Yes.
But only
Moose.
for 10 minutes.
me. Moose, get out of there. Artemis.
Hey Ken, can you lean down and grab that sweater, please?
Yep. There's two blankets.
well, then okay, so yeah, I mean, let's just send a
So-
couple people back.
Okay.
Do you want to send the flyers or you want to send the runners?
I would say we send the runners because
Yeah.
they're not going to be able to fly through the tunnels.
Okay, so who's running back to?
The
Us two.
elves.
The elves are running back.
Have fun.
Right. Are the people staying in the Drider Cave posting a guard?
Yes.
No, yes.
Yes.
It's the safest place and it's also the best hidden.
But we should also have somebody guarding the tunnel entrance itself,
Why?
so that they're not ambushed coming back while we're down
Well,
here.
this is the entrance to the tunnel, though. Like, the way that the thing is there's the stalagmite here, and then the two stairs that come down, we're in the cave that's right here.
Right.
So if we're in this cave, we can see anyone approaching.
No,
from
the
here.
cave's around the side. The cave wasn't right in the
Oh, I
direct
thought it
line.
was in the middle.
No, it's
No.
around the side.
yeah,
She
this
went
is
over
not
there
the
and we had
same.
to
Well,
follow
we
her
can
down.
just post a sentry by one of the stairs.
That's what I'm saying. One of us can go sentry the stairs, two of us go back.
Yeah,
the
it-
other,
well, if you sentry the stairs, you would technically see a party coming from the city.
that's what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying.
what I
So
said.
that's what I'm going to do. You two go back.
Okay.
The Karthas, Finn, Ned, and Harmony stay in the cave, and I'll go watch the stairs.
Okay. Are you gonna find a hunker down spot?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you give me a stealth roll? Because I assume you're gonna try and stay out of sight.
Yeah.
If he does poorly, I want to do it. Oh. Okay.
No one knows if he does poorly, not even him.
Not even me. That's the sad part.
The rogue would know, but he can't see in the dark. Oh, you can't see in the dark either.
No. No, I cannot.
So maybe someone who can see in
Your
the
best
dark.
bet is the tiefling.
Yeah.
Or Karthas actually, but
Yeah, the dwarf or the tiefling.
I don't want to.
Send the tiefling!
Tiefling can randomly start playing a tune if something's going wrong.
Mind friend.
All right, go.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Stealth roll. Now, mind you, I think you only have 60-foot dark vision.
I do.
Do they have like any sort of like rings or anything that can grant you dark vision?
It's magic rings and things that can be enchanted. What'd you roll?
Like a 2.
4. You rolled a 4 plus what?
Yeah, 4.
Plus your dex.
Plus 3. So only a 7.
7. Okay. You think you're hidden nice and good.
Still not as bad as this one.
You're hidden nice.
So running full speed, you said it's about half a day's away.
Okay, it's a half day away. We'll have to read the rules on travel, right? Because like, if you're running the entire time,
We're gonna get exhausted.
yeah, it's gonna be some fatigue checks.
Oh, yeah.
Like especially if you're
Travel
trying
as a wolf,
Not
is
if
that
they're
keep you quicker or
maze
no?
runners.
It does bring me up.
Don't you cross genre me. What's up?
The only thing is that
I mean, you
I
can
might
go
also
wolf.
be less suspicious
Yeah,
because
I
I am an
could.
infernal.
Why don't you go dire wolf?
I mean, if-
but the thing is, how big are the tunnels?
Big enough for a wolf.
Are they big enough for a dire wolf
Yeah,
or for
yeah.
a wolf? Yes.
Yeah, they're big enough. There
Yeah,
was not.
they're
Each
dire
tunnel
wolves
was at
are
least 10 feet wide.
Okay. So then I can turn.
Oh no, there were tunnels. There were some tunnels that were 5 feet wide.
That's why I was asking.
But I think dire wolves are large, long.
Yeah, they are large, long.
So.
And also, we're not going to leave you out there for half a day by yourself. We will take turns. So
Also,
Fast
I'm-
pace,
I'm-
4 miles an
I'm
hour,
least also like the
or
least
30 miles a day.
inconspicuous because I am an
30 miles
infernal,
an hour?
so
30
maybe
miles
that'll.
a day or 4 miles per hour.
30
Nope.
miles in a day.
Mm.
So if we're saying that they're a half day away at normal travel speed.
No. So fast is
So what's the normal travel speed in a day?
in a day 24.
So they're 12 miles away.
Okay.
Okay.
So 3 hours.
It takes you 3 hours.
Of full-on running.
Let me see. Just make sure.
I say, because being
Fast.
as a dire wolf, I would get
You
fatigued.
get 4 miles an hour.
Yep.
Less quickly.
So 3 hours.
Right.
So it'll be a 3-hour run.
Like a full-on run.
Because
Yeah, half
travel
marathon.
goes by pace, doesn't go by base speed.
You guys are in way good enough shape to run a half marathon in 3 hours. Hell, I can almost do that. I'm
Well, I mean,
not
if
anywhere
she
near
goes
my
if she
DC
goes
character.
wolf, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, if
might
I go
make
as a
her
wolf.
if she's saying like you're gonna go fast. How often do you take fast pace then?
That's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
double check.
The fatigue check on the fast pace.
Yeah.
Wolves should get a bonus or some kind of reduction. on
Any
that.
travel is more just based off of the pace you're going for how long.
So they don't even take into consideration that wolves are literally built for the stamina run.
It doesn't give that specific under
Oh shit!
Get on this, game designers.
I know that smell. That smells like bullshit.
And
So
a lot
you
of
don't
it.
need to make exhaustion until after 8 hours.
Okay. All right. Sweet. It's legit.
So we
So
could
go-
run there, get stuff, and run back.
Going by the rules.
Owie.
So we have 3 hours of them running there. 3 hours
Of the tiefling
then
pretending
their
to be
time
him.
talking. So we're gonna have to roleplay them talking to the dwarves, and then when they start running back 3 hours, which means there's at least 6 hours where you guys are gonna be here
I
in the
think about
cave.
6.5 hours.
Yeah.
At
Because
least.
it's not going to take us more than a half hour to talk to
So
them.
so that being said, the Drow City is Shmamada far away, which was half day. So it depends on if there's a party already on its way or not, as to whether or not they get here within 6
And
hours.
whether they're going at full speed.
Depending on whether or not they're mounted or not mounted. Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 hours after she's out there, I'm gonna go and take a break.
Well, nothing will be happening in the first 3 hours.
You want to do 3 hours, or are we going to do every 2 hours? So it'd actually be
So is it
her
Do you
for
wanna do
2,
every two?
her for 2, me for 2.
I can do
Now remember,
I
whoever
can do
goes out
some.
there, if you don't have dark vision, you're highly limited.
Well, the
Like,
only
you
two people,
can't see.
the only people in our group right now that have dark vision
It's
is
her.
Karthas and her.
Right.
So I
Karthas.
guess really what we should do is split it between the two of them.
Alright, I'll go.
Yeah.
Do you have dark vision either?
No, I'm halfling. I live in a forest.
I thought me and
She
you
said
were
that
the
so
two
matter of
people.
factly.
No.
No, I'm a halfling.
I think elves have low light
No, of
vision.
course
and-
not.
We have dark vision.
We have dark vision.
Oh, do you have dark
Yeah.
vision? Yeah, because
Well,
they could see
Wow.
60 feet.
What really should have happened
but
is
it
I
starts
should have
being
gone with
dim
her
light at
and
30.
ridden her so that he could stay and watch.
Or actually, no, they see
It
it
actually
all
would
in
have been
dim
a good
light.
idea.
Yeah.
All of it's dim.
It would have
I
been,
could ride your dire wolf.
it would have been a fun idea, but
So, alright, well, after 3 hours, Karthas will come out. I'm sorry, Mario. I rolled a 4 as well for Mario.
plus, he's got at least 2 decks, maybe.
You have like a 15.
-1.
Yeah, he's got 2, so we get 6.
He is sure in his dwarven ability to hide behind stone.
Right.
He blends in.
You guys suck.
Very well.
Both of you.
I just don't feel like wasting a bardic inspiration.
I'm gonna give it to him. He might have used his cantrip to guidance himself to get the advantage.
Plus
on
4.
Is it a +4 for guidance? I thought guidance was an advantage on the next ability check.
Double check.
I think it's a plus.
Someone remember page 136.
136.
Where is guidance?
Alphabetical order.
Oh, it is this actual spell.
It's an actual spell, it's a
is
cantrip.
Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of choice.
You could add a
Roll
D4.
a D4.
What the hell?
Right now, it's the difference between possibly being at a very easy to be found or an easy to be found.
That's the sad thing, is I'm really not making a difference on this, because you're going to roll like a freaking god when they show up. Where the hell's my d4? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
3.
10.
So 10.
Woo!
You're actually somewhat hitting.
And mark off 1 spell for the day.
You're
No,
hitting
it's a
from the waist
cantrip.
down.
Cantrip.
Weak cantrip. Can do it
From
endlessly.
the waist down.
Karthas is hidden from the waist down.
So his neck down because he's like waist tight for everybody else.
There you go.
No, actually, dwarves are actually
Medium.
they're more like almost
I was kidding.
not that short. Actually, I think they're only a little shorter than you. I think you might be shorter than Karthas.
As an elf?
Yeah. Elves are shorter than humans.
No.
No, they're not. They're
No,
taller.
we're not. We're taller. We're slightly
We're-
taller than the
They're on
average
average like 6 foot tall. Humans are 5'8". Dwarves are about 4.5
I
feet
thought
to
elves
5
were a
feet,
little bit
and
shorter.
halflings are between 3
It
and 4
depends
feet.
on who
It
you're
depends on
reading.
the type of
Yeah.
elf.
Be careful of crossing your Gygax with your Tolkien.
Yep. Dwarves.
Blah blah blah. I'm a nerd.
Dwarves
Blah,
stand
blah,
between
blah.
4 and 5 feet tall.
Blah blah
Right.
blah.
Elves.
Dark Lord. Blah blah blah.
Elves stand from under 5 to over 6 feet tall.
One of the best skits. I will never forget that.
So dwarves are 4 to 5, elves are under 5 to over 6.
Okay, so they can be 4 foot.
Yeah, they can be.
It's old Saturday Night Live skit.
But I'm not.
It's hysterical.
I am.
I know you are.
I'm under 4 foot.
And Elby thinks that Ned is quite adorable.
I am.
She is quite adorable.
Wasn't it?
I know.
She wants to hit her sometimes, but she thinks she's quite adorable.
She might like that.
Elgy will have to try it sometime.
No one else is paying attention except
No,
for the girl.
they're really not. I think that one might be.
They used to be a thing.
No comment. Exactly. He's just shaking his head.
They used to be a thing with
Mama didn't raise no fool.
Mama didn't teach you to hit people.
I would never strike my girlfriend.
Okay, so we're done talking to the dwarves.
No,
You have
we
to
haven't
do-
even
after
started
you do the
talking.
scene.
I was kidding.
They gave us lots of explosions.
Can we have lots of explosions? All the exploding things. Penny boom.
I imagine since he's in watch, active perception check.
Oh shit.
And I will say that you are able to talk to the dwarves. We can roleplay it if you want, but they'll give you some explosives. And the problem is, you wouldn't be able to carry them all. Some of the dwarves have to come back with you.
Okay. Why not?
Do they have a wheelbarrow?
Why wouldn't they?
Or
Just let
like
them
a
come
sled.
with.
Either way, it won't allow you a fast pace back home with the amount of
That's
explosives.
Just
So it
bring
takes
them
4
with.
hours on the way back.
Alright, active perception for
It still
him.
takes.
His passive is 18.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. 10 plus 8.
That's his passive?
I've seen
Yeah.
that
How's his act?
His passive. He took
Don't want
some
that to go where
feats.
that's gonna go.
Okay.
He took a feat to bring it up, so his passive is 18.
So,
That's correct.
what's his
Plus
active?
8.
Plus 8.
So his active is plus 8.
Yeah, D20 plus 8.
That's what's
17 plus 8, so 20, 25.
God, I hate that. God, I hate that dwarf.
Sorry, you can get a message from Abel.
I couldn't message you all day because I was
Hold
sitting
on.
at a computer for half the day. That needed to be set up. We got a new computer, Violet.
Oh, Mike went shopping, huh?
Well, no. Mike gave me permission to go check.
Mike let you go buy a new computer?
Yes.
Was he sick? What was wrong with him?
I don't know. He told me to buy a computer and all of the trappings and bells and whistles and whatnot, and I came back and he was like, "It'll be a Padre and set it up."
Fair enough.
You got given free reign to buy another computer?
She got sent to Micro Center with an Amex card and told to buy shit.
Wow.
Why don't
That
you
sounds
buy
like
me a
an
new
amazing
computer and
day.
And just take our
Say
work.
it's
Did not go
say
to
it's your
jail.
work from home one.
Actually, I would love to work from home.
Googs, close your ears.
Hey, we're off the clock. I'm not her boss. I'm her friend. I hear nothing.
All right. Okay. So you got
Oh, you're so cute.
25.
Ooh, I know.
He does spot a party coming.
You're still not getting up on this couch.
He can tell mainly because while they're moving in the darkness, they seem to be using some fairy light because you can, even though they have dark vision is only dim light. You only see in grays. So
They want full color.
they want full color.
Okay.
And
How
so he
far
spots
away?
like a fairy light out there. They're probably, since it's a cavern and fairy light would be rather easy to spot. At this point, probably about an hour away, hour and a half away.
Okay. He's going to come back in to the group And so, what part of his watch is this?
This is about
4 hours, 5 hours.
2 hours into his watch.
So we've got at least another, at the minimum, if he's expecting them to be back right away, another hour minimum before the rest of the party gets back with the explosives. Can he get a general idea of how big the group is?
No, he just sees the fairy light coming. Because he's only got dark vision out to 60, so I'm giving him, with a 25, I'm giving him that he spots the fairy light.
Fair enough. No.
Yeah,
that's
like-
cool. That's cool. Alright, well, he's going to come back into the group. He's going to tell everybody what he saw. And they're coming. Probably got an hour and a half before they get there. Is there a... Alright.
Is this the only way for them to enter?
Yeah, they're going to have to go up one of the 2 stairs, which all come down to the same spot.
We could hide here.
We could hide here. But that leaves them to fend for themselves coming into an ambush, basically.
How long do you think they're going to want to investigate the stalagmite?
How far does your message thing go?
Ned would know off the top.
Yeah. Because you can let them know.
It
Because
does
you
not
have to-
go far enough
you-
to talk to them right now.
When it comes to investigating the stalagmite, you have to remember there are corpses of giant spiders up on the top of that plateau.
That's true.
How
Yeah,
far?
it's probably
kick
kick
those
those
down.
How far is the entrance? We can put some sort of warning out there for them in an hour and come back.
Or you can pull back to the tunnel, fight your way through this party, and then everybody come back down. Actually, I'm going to stop telling you things.
No, that's actually what he was thinking, honestly. Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, if you pull back to the tunnel, you could always burst out and fight them on the plateau again in the open ground, or let them come into that first area where you fought the elite warriors, where the elite warriors set the ambush for them.
right.
And we could set up the ambush.
Yeah, actually, was there anywhere that Karthas saw or Harmony saw, so we can both make the roll for it, that would make a good ambush spot?
The
right
best
here?
spot would be where the elite warriors attempted to ambush you, but it'll be practically impossible to ambush people with dark vision.
Okay.
What if I use my, well, it kind of hurt us too, the smoke thing and fill it with smoke?
Well, that's a different story.
But that would also
Hurt you.
hinder us, yes.
Wonder what talking about armor.
I say we meet him in the tunnel. I mean, at least gives us the best chance to bottleneck him. It bottlenecks us, but it bottlenecks them too.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Tunnel that originally was.
Where you guys, there was a place that was kind of a longer, slenderer cavern where they fought some elite warriors with drow.
Is that when I
Those
was here?
those were the ones that had the symbols on their cloaks and everything.
Yes, that was when
Okay,
you were here.
yeah, I remember that one. Okay.
So why don't we go up to the top? Why don't we conglomerate at the top? Can we move the spider bodies into the way to at
Or
least
push them off.
Can we just push them off the cliff?
I mean, moving spider bodies in the way really won't do much. They could just move them, unless you're talking about dragging them all the way back into the caverns.
Let's just push them off into that like dip by the bridge, and then go and hide in the tunnel. And if they don't see anything, maybe they'll just go.
There's always that. They might just be exploring, but they could just be at party. But we still don't know if they're party moving forward to attack the dwarves.
less
Or they could be a
reason-
party coming to investigate the party that hasn't returned.
Exactly.
Well,
So let's at least kick the spiders off the top up there.
yes. Let's clean off the top of the stalagmite.
Okay, so you have time to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna retreat far enough back into the tunnel where the people with dark vision
Where's
can
that
still
box
see
then?
the stalagmite.
It's right here.
But we're far enough out of the way that we won't be seen.
Oh, that's gonna be heavy.
Thank you. My Amazon box of dungeons. Alright. If I remember correctly, the cavern was 3 of these.
I believe so, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Long ways, yeah. 3 of those.
Cavern?
The place where we got ambushed.
Well, yeah, the place where you fought the elite soldiers.
We got ambushed.
with those leading off either end.
I thought we fought the spider lady.
We're going back before the spider
Going
lady.
all the way back there?
Yeah.
This is the room right before the spider lady.
Okie dokie.
We're going all the way back.
I was thinking we would stay closer, but I mean, that's fine.
Technically this way, you'll run into them sooner.
I mean, we're retreating about half an hour to 45 minutes back down the path, so we're giving ourselves more time for them to catch up, more time for us to set up an ambush.
No, I gotcha.
And
Alright, so you guys have time. So set yourselves up. Let me know if there's anything being done fanciful or attempt to being done fanciful.
okay. There was ledges up here, as I recall. That's where they ambushed us from.
No, they were standing in the room.
I have
Yeah.
They were just standing in the room in the pitch dark.
So remember we threw that ball in and lit it up.
Yeah, if you had just walked in, the dark vision that they had would have screwed you. Do you know what I mean? Like
Right.
they were gonna jump you with dark vision, but the daylight orb went in and just lit them all up.
Pretty much.
Can I see this?
Uh,
Here.
yeah.
Where are the spells?
In the back. Those are
You two are out. All right. Fen, where do you want to be?
Where they're coming in? By our end here?
They're gonna come in from here. So I'm thinking,
the other spells too.
and somebody help me out with this
Oh, I
because.
can't use shadow if you guys are that cool.
Okay, so maybe we should be
these are
back
the
here.
extra
The problem is I don't want to give them a whole lot of room to filter out into the room in.
Yeah.
The idea is to bottleneck them.
So many choices.
Where would Ned? Yeah.
Yeah, and where does Ned want to be?
Here's the thing. Right there, they will totally see us.
Oh, they're gonna totally see us. There's unfortunately no space for us to hide, where they're not gonna see us as soon as they get close to the roof. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I mean, at that point, at least they won't have any vision on at least you and Karthas. But
and actually, Ned can stand in Sulseth's square and pretty much be.
stand under his legs. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, pretty much. So.
You can make
I'm gonna be quiet because I'm not in the area.
I can disguise myself in the very middle as a dead drow.
Actually, there should still be dead drow here.
Yeah, there's technically still dead drow there.
Oh, okay.
That's a good point, guys. There's still dead drow here.
Yes. There are still dead drow in this room.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
To do what?
Stack the bodies in the middle, so I have to climb over that. No, I'm just kidding.
Have Karthas stand on top.
You
of
guys
the
love just rubbing. You guys just love rubbing in the face of whoever you're fighting that you murdered some of them.
Or we put on the
Karthas
drow
stands on the
clothing
orc's
and lay in the
body.
ground and pretend to be the dead drow themselves, so when they come to inspect us,
Do you have pointy ears?
Here's the thing with
He has
that.
horns.
The problem with that though is we don't know how many. What if we lay in? We're on the ground, so
Yeah,
we're
it's
prone,
true.
and then there could be 20 of them.
could we prop the drow up in the middle of the room like they're sitting around something? And then when they come into the room, we attack them from that way while they're distracted?
It's a possibility, maybe.
Thoughts?
I
Ned?
can't input thoughts.
I know. And you two are expunged from this situation.
Now I don't remember. I haven't been out of this room. Is there any way we can like have somebody stand?
I doubt that
To
it would
kinda
work
watch.
because the smell alone would tell them that they're not really alive anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, this cavern does have a distinct dead people smell.
Okay. Yeah. Good point.
So that would be the only issue.
Unless you have like someone with the prestidigitation cantrip or something.
He has the prestidigitation kicker.
I do.
I thought you did.
I have a mage hand.
Double check.
Yeah. Mage hand.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought somebody had it.
I know. I know that for sure.
Oh, that's fine.
Alright, well,
There's no spell with arrows.
what's your thoughts?
Is there anywhere we can have someone come out and like I don't know what it looks like there if we can see them at a distance so that somebody can watch and then come back into the
The
room. or
tunnel's
something.
dark, right?
Or I don't know.
It's a dark
I don't.
tunnel.
It's a dark tunnel. They're gonna...
It's a black tunnel. You wouldn't be able to
I
see
don't know.
anything.
Okay.
I mean, we will see the fairy light coming through.
But it's going to be very dim.
That's assuming they're keeping the fairy light going once they hit the tunnels.
Right.
Remember, they think they're safe out in the city proper, coming between the city. Once they hit the tunnels, they don't know what's going on.
Only two things I can think of that I got the oil of slipperiness that can be used as grease if we put it on the floor.
Yeah.
There you go. How long does that last?
Can I see your grease spell is what it's used as.
Oh, it's my place is being used.
Oh, okay.
Use his.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
And assuming that the elves get back in time, I have a spell that I could cast on that hallway. That would give them damage as they're walking towards us.
Can I see your DMG?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Oil of slipperiness can be used as either a grease spell or something else, but I think it might last longer because it's not a spell, so I want to see what that said as far as duration. This says 1 minute, which 8 hours. Applying the oil takes 10 minutes. Where is it? Okay, oil can be poured on the ground as an action where it covers a 10-foot square. Duplicating the effect of the grease spell in that area for 8 hours.
So it's just an 8-hour grease and 10 feet.
Right, but yeah, just 10 feet. So once they're past it, it's...
Does grease still chain into fireball?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Slick grease covers the ground for a 10-foot square centered on a point within range and turns it into difficult terrain for the duration. Each creature standing in the area must succeed on a dex saving throw or fall prone. Creature enters the area and ends its turn there must also succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
That's it?
Yeah.
Doesn't say.
So every time somebody would enter, if we put it right out
That's fine.
right in the door there, they would have to...
What we could do, and this is terrible, but he's got the highest AC with the shield, is have him block the tunnel. Me fire from behind. And our two magic users pretty much poke their heads around the corner and shoot shit down the tunnel.
Those corners would be hard to draw line of sight.
Right, but they can step... yeah.
Ned would be the only one that would be able to actually step in.
Because she could share a space with the dwarf.
Right.
So she would be able to move in with the dwarf, send something down the tunnel, and step out.
And we could spread the grease down the tunnel here.
Right.
So when they try and charge us, they're literally slipping on themselves.
Yeah.
So... And we can put the globe of light behind us so that we've got light going down the tunnel, so that
Right.
they can't darkness spell us. So
Good point. Is that what we want to do?
Ned,
I'm good with whatever.
Yeah, what are you doing over there?
She's looking at
Setting
spells.
up her spells.
Alright, that's
Should you give me permission to change some of my cantrips up?
Oh, I got
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
And such vicious mockery.
all right. So I know
What's what,
Karthas has a couple of spells that he would definitely
That's
cast
what I
in this
have.
particular instance.
Make sure that they have durations.
This is gonna
Oh yeah, no, he wouldn't cast him until it started. But it basically that one where he's got the plus to his frickin' defense or some shit like that. Shield of Faith.
Shield of
isn't it?
Faith.
Isn't it that one?
Helmet of
Oh,
salvation.
double check. Never mind. I answered my own question. I'm cool like that.
Can I pass off Karthas to you for the combat? Because I'm not trying to run both people at once.
Yeah.
That would just make more sense since you guys aren't in the combat yet.
Combat will likely be over.
That's my point.
That's not what I want to hear.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
That means you guys are gonna win in no time flat.
Or we all
Or
Yeah,
we're
good
all
point.
going to be dead.
Yeah.
Plus 2 AC for 10 minutes. Concentration. Shield of Faith.
10 minutes?
Concentration.
Yeah, concentration. So if it
Granting it
takes
a
damage.
plus 2 AC bonus to AC for the duration of 10 minutes. So yeah.
But it's concentration, so any damage he takes, he has to roll to keep it. And he can't cast another concentration spell.
Right, but but with a plus 2 his AC is 20.
Yeah. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, I understand what's coming is going to have good chances of hitting him anyway, but
Oh, then I should give Barkskin to.
Make sure you know the duration of it.
Yeah, it's not very long.
What do you think there? Good
I
sir.
was thinking that Drow are Fey. Protection from good and evil protects against Fey as one of its subtypes.
Fey ancestry.
Oh,
They're just like you guys.
Okay.
But that was a cute try. Because then I was just going to start casting protection from you guys all over the place. Because if Drow are Fey, then so are you.
Yeah.
I'm not Fey.
You're right. You're not Fey.
No. Not that would matter. I'd still
Alright,
lose.
What are all of the spells then?
So what's everyone's thoughts? Who's involved in this plan? Does this look like a terrible plan, a good plan?
So right now the plan is Karthas holds the door. Grease back there. Ned shares her space with Karthas so she can cast spells down there.
Yes.
Buffer over here with just handing out bardic inspirations.
Right.
And Barkskin.
And Barkskin.
Mm-hmm.
And Fen.
Yeah.
He's got a chromatic orb. He can
Wait.
throw it on the wall.
So
If I can
I'm
see
not gonna
it.
give you guys ideas. I gotta stop.
Can I get a common sense roll?
No.
Fen is an accomplished rogue.
I wouldn't say accomplished, but thank you.
He could be a counter flanker.
A
Counter
counter
what?
If you
flanker?
want to leave him over there, they walk past him to come to us, and then he comes in from behind and starts shamming people in the back.
I'm good with that.
Is there a place down the tunnel he could hide?
If I remember correctly from the setup, that tunnel goes like that, forks in two different directions. One way natural, one way unnatural. You follow the unnatural tunnel, which is where they'll be coming from. Meaning there is a natural tunnel going this way
That is true.
you did not explore.
Are you cool with taking that risk?
That's fine.
Do it.
I got stealth. Hold on. My thing is I can't see them.
You won't
You won't be able to see in the dark once you get around that corner, but there is light spilling down the hallway.
But if they cast darkness
they cast dark.
behind me, I'm fucked.
Don't forget the darkness. Yeah. Oh yeah, you are. But don't forget the darkness spell is a lower level
and
spell than.
Don't
than
forget
my
the
drift
moment
bow.
you hear the fight going, you could always light a torch and drop it, so there's lighting for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
torches give 40-foot light, 20-foot right, 20-foot.
And
dim.
that'll counter a darkness spell, or
No. It's not
Exactly.
magical. If they darkness,
But
that
at the same
torch,
time, I'm dropping the drift globe right here, and that's 60 feet of light, and that's a level 3 spell, and their darkness spell is only level 2.
right.
So if they cast darkness on you, yes, you'll be in pitch black. Yeah, that's true.
They theoretically could cast it physically on you. Usually would follow you around, which would be a dick thing to do, but.
I mean, like, honestly, depending on... Because you guys didn't go down the natural tunnel, so you don't know where the natural tunnel goes. And you potentially don't know if there's anything else down that natural tunnel.
That's true.
But depending on where it curves, right, you could always do your little roguey thing of peeking your head out, using the light from the day globe, silhouetting people, take a shot, and dodge back around the corner, and kind of do this little... Maybe one will come chase you, and then you might be in a hurt position or need to drop a torch. But I'm just throwing out ideas.
Right. Yeah, because I do. And I do got a hide option when I as far as
Yes, you
thing.
can take a shot and hide right away.
Yeah.
It's one of your action choices, which
Right.
is stupid. And in the new D&D 5th Ed, you can attack halfway through your movement. So you could do 5 foot of movement, attack, move the rest of the way, use your extra rogue action to hide.
Right. And I got 5 on stealth, so I can. That might
You only got
help.
5 on stuff?
Well, yeah, but
What's your dexterity modifier?
I mean that's what my skill is 5. My dex modifier is 3.
Oh yeah, so plus 5.
Yeah, so you got a plus 5. Yeah.
I'm used to the higher skills that we used to have as ranks.
Gotcha.
Question.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
He doesn't have any second level spells written down. Can I fix him real quick before we kick off the shindig?
Likely no, because I don't remember what he has written down there is probably what he has at this point.
Because he doesn't have any second level spells written, but he should know 3 of them. He gets 3 per day.
Did someone erase them?
He's
No,
got no.
he just
Check his
never-
other spell sheet.
He just never wrote
So
anything.
he has no one on spell sheet.
He didn't
Oh.
write everything down. He has the other spell sheet.
This only has level 1s and cantrips.
Yeah, I gave him that before we leveled up a bit. So.
Remember, he can do a lot of different spells, so yeah, I would write down. Because his spells can change every day.
Yeah, good point.
He gets wisdom modifier plus cleric level of spells prepared per day.
Do you wear armor? Do you wear
So he gets
Karthas
seven
wear-
seven spells right now.
You
I have like leather, so I don't really wear too much.
He's only got 5 written down here.
And you wear
Yes.
He's only got 5 spells written down here for some reason.
Yeah.
Right now he can take 7. He can prepare 7 a day.
Yeah, and he has no second level spells.
Check to make sure they're not moldy. They might be.
But otherwise, yes.
They're pretty old. They're like 2 or 3
in the
weeks
bag
old.
they looked okay, but I didn't open them earlier today because I looked at the breads.
Okay, thank you.
Which one?
8
Oh, 8's awesome.
plus 5 hit points for you, and you, just because I said so for 8 hours.
Temporary hit points, pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
What's Augury do?
Augury's like a question, I think. It's almost like a client slide. So
Oh, okay.
start listing them off. I know clerics back and forward.
Okay. Blindness, deafness, I know what that one does. Column motion, I know what that one does. Continual flame, that's where you make the flaming torches, right? Enhance ability.
That's where you literally pick an ability modifier and give it a plus, like an ability like strength. Because they used to have spells like bull strength,
Bull strength. Cat's
owl's
grace.
wisdom, cat's grace.
Okay.
Keep going.
Fine catch. General pose.
Say it, general repose. And that keeps a corpse from decaying. It's a good way if a person dies to get him back to a person that can resurrect.
Oh, he has hold person on his list.
Yeah, he's cast that.
Yeah.
He's
why did I
cast
have
hold
stuff
person.
written
Mhm.
down?
That would be brutal if we cast it on the first guy. in the
Okay,
wall.
I'll get prayer of healing.
That is, I believe, an AoE heal.
Is it a ritual?
No,
Artemis out.
It's a spell.
Well,
I saw you.
Come here.
Prayer of
You
healing.
have a peanut butter bone.
Casting time is 10
I think she emptied
Oh, okay.
it. Well, it was the horn, so I wasn't sure how easily. Artemis.
Poison, Resurrecto, silence, spiritual weapon. He's cast
not
that one
in
times
the
a jump too.
Yeah, he casts spiritual weapon every single game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Warding bond.
Say again?
Warding bond.
Oh, that one over.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah, he's
casting
used,
them,
he's been
just
casting
casting
second level
them, yeah.
spells.
Oh my goodness. That is ridiculous.
What?
The warding bond wards a willing creature you touch and creates a mystical connection between you and the target until the spell ends. While the target's within 60 feet of you, it gets +1 to AC and saving throws, has resistance to all damage, and each time it takes damage, you take the same amount. So, resistance to all damage.
But at the same time, you're taking the damage too.
Yeah.
So it pretty much splits the damage, but not at the same time. Because if you get hit, you take your own damage, and then you take whatever damage that person left gets.
Alright, so he loves taking spiritual weapons, so we'll do spiritual weapon and hold person.
Okay. Which would be his 7.
Yeah.
Which is the ones he's used. Okay. So what are we doing? Is Fen doing the thing, or?
Yeah.
Yes, we need to develop that tunnel for him.
Okay. Where did I put the
Chrissy,
box?
can you look behind you?
I'm still
Is
doing
there
the grease
a
thing,
nail
right? After I get across?
Yes.
Of course, darling.
I'd say you go out there to set up the grease, and then just go to your, wish each other Godspeed and get on with it. Crosswise, make a T.
Okay.
Yep. Going that way. Going that way. On this side. There you go.
I don't like that.
And that's a one use thing, so that's gone, right?
The oil?
Yeah.
I believe.
I think it's
Yes.
okay.
You no. Hit.
All right. Are you stealthing that way?
Mm-hmm. Stealth is 5. 19, 18, plus 5, 23.
23.
Yeah.
Not
That was a
bad.
really good time to roll high.
Mm-hmm.
A spectacular time to roll. I am not dropping this here. This was here before when you passed the. I knew what natural tunnels led to what. You sneak down that way.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any light right now.
Right.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Do you want to see the spells I changed to?
Yes. When I have a moment.
Artist,
Perception.
no. Get.
Would it be active perception?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What the hell is my act?
You have to
Perception.
roll.
It's plus
for
your
it.
wisdom modifier,
Oh,
plus
fuck.
plus proficiency bonus if you're proficient.
Give me a second.
I'm not.
What's your passive perception?
You're too close to the group.
Where do I find that?
Should be
Should be
listed on
written
your
down.
character sheet.
Passive
Read your
perception.
character sheet,
10.
Mr. Schaefer.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it down there. Okay.
So plus 0.
10, yeah. Shit, this is why I need something high.
Ooh.
Go away. Stop.
Artemis, back off.
Move.
4.
Do you add anything to that?
No. I don't put anything in wisdom.
Lay down. Down.
And now we're short of
Down.
Yeah.
Poor
Okay, you turn the corner. It's pitch black. You're probably touching the wall a little bit, sneaking along. You know, he's no, he's
In the
over
little
there.
room.
Yeah, I got him over there. So now he's starting to enter the room, and the wall stops guiding you. Like you're guiding along the wall, and suddenly it stops. Like maybe you enter the room, or it's no longer a tunnel, but your hand's following the wall, or maybe the turns. You don't know.
Okay.
You hit a point where it feels like the wall's a corner. So you can light a torch, you can keep going.
Where am I? The natural or unnatural way?
You went the natural tunnel.
Natural tunnel. And the other way is where they
This is
camp.
where they're likely coming from, yes. The unnatural tunnel, the mind tunnel.
I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay. You light up a torch. Torch provides bright light up to 20 feet, which means you provide bright light to the entire room you're in, and dim light out to another 20 feet for 40 feet total. You light your thing. I'm going to do one roll.
And then I get dead.
Dead. D-E-D,
You are extremely lucky as you light your torch, and it does not wake the troll sleeping in the corner of this room.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna back out. Going back to the hall.
Give me another stealth check.
24.
Look at you. Okay, look at you actually roguing it up. Yeah, he's fine though. Well, you gotta mind your own grease though.
Yeah.
Well, how? Alright, now I
It's
know
just
it's 10
difficult
feet.
terrain, so
Is it the whole
okay.
hall?
Yeah, okay. If it's just difficult terrain unless he stops in, I thought he had to do a roll if he enters it.
A dex check or I fall prone.
okay.
What if I just go and just like a super slide?
You don't
Why
want
don't
to
you
do
fall
that.
prone and then just penguin
You don't want to do
to the end?
that. You're just gonna walk nice and slow and not fall.
Yeah, make your dex
Yeah,
check.
I'm gonna do that. I'm walking through. As I'm doing it, fucking troll.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy
So,
shit.
guys, he shimmies his way back into the room.
Oh, you're not there. Oh, you are there. A troll. Yes, that's Karthas. Yes.
He literally comes in.
Sleeping troll. I'm staying with you.
Sulseth grins. He just breaks into a massive fucking grin.
Well, I guess we could deal with that
Sneak up
later.
to it and just slit its throat.
No! No, it will piss it off. It will attack the drow when we wake it.
Or
My
maybe
other
it's
thought
friends
was
with
to
the
take
drow.
some of the drow bodies and put them in the hallway like they were going down the troll's path. So it looks like the troll slew the drow and then went back into his hole to sleep.
That's not
That's
a bad idea.
Brilliant plan, Karthas.
That is awesome.
Karthas has got some smarts. That's totally the kid.
Let's make it happen,
He's got that
Captain.
intelligence.
He's
Let's
got
make it happen,
intelligence
Captain.
and wisdom. So, carefully, without slipping in our grease, taking the drow bodies from here, laying them in the hallway.
Not necessarily turning too much of the corner.
Okay.
Hold on. Grab
We're
my.
gonna die.
If I would have been smart enough, I would have looked around to see if there's any treasure I could have grabbed on the way out.
We're gonna
Shut
die.
up.
We're
I
gonna die.
just think about it, but I would have.
Priorities.
Okay. As Karthas is helping drag the bodies, the moment you get them past that corner and all their rotten stenches of dragging them, right?
Rotten stench. It's only been 8 hours.
No, it's
The
it's
first
okay.
thing a body does when it dies is drops its
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, no, it's they're gonna
Yeah.
stink. There's nothing we can do about that.
They're gonna rank.
Yeah.
So when you drag them around the corner, you're dragging all the refuse and everything that comes around the corner. Karthas, with his awesome passive perception, since you're all focusing on the dragging, hears like a echoing down from where the troll's coming.
Oh, he's smelling.
We get advantage on those. Anything having to do with smell.
So we leave the bodies and go back in the room.
Ooh, drop the body right here.
All right, and we haven't put the globe up yet.
No,
Okay.
no, that is
Put the.
So are you going
Where the
back in the
bodies?
room?
leave the body right here, and then we're all gonna go back in the room.
And I'm
hug the
extinguishing
walls,
my
or is-
torch.
Is Karthas going to stand where he's standing? You're extinguishing your torch.
Yes, because I'm back over there. I didn't go back this way.
Are we hugging the walls, or
We're
is
gonna hug
Karthas-
the walls,
You're gonna
yeah.
hug the walls.
Let's put Karthas in front of
Yeah,
Can the troll
Thank you.
see in the dark? I'm assuming, yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, probably 120 feet in the dark.
I'll
too.
share space with Karthas.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Trolls
We'll
are
get
pretty
real
solid.
friendly.
They're,
Actually,
they're
why don't we
caged.
put me in front of the?
Now, do
in front of
we
you?
encountered, like, do we know trolls?
that I have-
I mean, he
I
might.
think you actually have
Would I?
more
I've been
hit
in the
points
city
than
all
I
my
do.
life.
No, I'm
Oh,
at 36.
trolls.
You're one more than me.
You've heard of bridge trolls, river
I was
trolls.
beating you at one
We had the
Never-
same
Got
AC,
it.
so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
cave trolls.
they brought a cave troll. Fist bump.
You're mixing your token again.
Don't mix your Tolkien with your Gygax. All right.
Tolkien stole a lot of. Gygax stole a lot of shit from Tolkien.
No, he was inspired.
Inspired.
Syntax, my friend. Syntax.
Shots fired.
So we just
Shots
got what,
fired.
one draw over there, or that's it?
Yeah, we got one drow over there.
Well, we got the first one there, and it started waking up
Yeah.
and sniffing. So
Alright, well, if it doesn't come out and go after that body, maybe it goes back to sleep, and because now it's used to the poop, we can take the rest of the bodies over there.
About 5 minutes later, you hear sick crunching noises.
Oh, it's eating the bodies.
Oh yeah, it's a troll.
Yummy, yummy. That's okay then, because if anything comes, they'll see that the troll is eating the body of the drow, and they'll
They're
know
gonna
that
see
rest
the
of
drag
body's
marks
not.
because the poo and everything else that drags it into that room. They're gonna inspect that.
Dark vision is only in tones of gray and not colors. It could just be moisture on the ground.
That smells awful bad.
Literally stated in the book.
Fair enough.
It is only tones of gray.
Fair enough.
It is not colored. It is not like they. I mean, like
that's
they.
assuming they've not. That's assuming they've turned off their fairy light.
But yeah,
It could
exactly.
just as well be chocolate.
That is not true with that smell.
Anyway, we'll find out.
All right.
Maybe they make poop
So
chocolate.
you guys wait in that anxious situation of hearing the nasty crunch noise, all staying as quiet as possible. I'm not going to do any rolls because the stench of death is going to overput any of your spells right now. So you just right now hear crunching.
We're being quiet.
About 30 minutes into the slow, methodic crunching and slurping that is coming from around that corner in the pitch black you are all sitting in.
Maybe we keep feeding him. He'll like this.
It's my pet.
this
I
is
named him Bob. I would
is-
love him and hug him and name him George.
Yeah.
This is like one of the
Be
best
my
D&D horror movie moments I have ever had in my life. I just depiction the entire group hugging the wall, just sitting here in silence and pitch darkness as they hear.
But what you gotta imagine is this Karthas is sitting there fucking twitching because it's eating the dead and it's evil and he has to listen to this. So many hours of therapeutic prayer later.
So
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
so as you're doing this, about a half an hour goes by at this time after you move back here, move the bodies, done all the prep, and then a half an hour goes by. Right? you start hearing the echoing of voices down the tunnel in a language you don't understand, unless someone knows Undercommon.
I'm gonna do my comprehend languages.
Did you cast your spell?
Doesn't Karthas know Undercommon?
Karthas shouldn't know.
I
Can you
thought
check all the
Karthas
components of that spell? Do you have to be verbal?
Yes, I do. All right. Yeah, I will not then for now.
Okay, I'm just asking.
No, that's cool. I think everything I got is verbal. Yeah, everything I have is verbal.
Yeah, no, verbal is like very, very prevalent in spellcasting. That's why I think sorcerers are one of the ones that I think they can use their sorcery points to bypass certain components.
No, it has to be like I can't just whisper it.
Silent spell, I think it's one of the
No.
abilities you can use with your
Can't.
sorcerer's Huh?
I was asking if I could just whisper it, but no.
No, verbal components of spells have to be spoken.
Gotcha. Then no, I will not.
Okay. The voices get louder.
Is the crunching still happening?
The moment the voice is heard, you hear like that. More talking.
Don't start my dinner.
Yeah, like a very like.
Like when
And
you try
then
to
it
take a
goes,
bone away
and
from
then
the
it
bone.
goes quiet, and you hear like a thump, thump, dragging. You're like, like it's walking somewhere, dragging
Does
something.
it sound like it's walking closer or farther away?
It's echoing further away.
So it's
Okay.
dragging the body.
Damn it.
More dragging
It's
off
okay.
in that direction.
Karthas has a spell.
The bodies come close, and you actually start seeing like the glimmer of what you would recognize as fairy fire coming from the direction of.
How wide was this hallway?
It's a 5-foot hallway that goes.
No, I mean like how long, sorry.
I think it was one more stretch of 3.
Okay. So that's about right. Karthas is gonna cast Thaumaturgy.
Why?
Because it's gonna get the drow and the troll to fight each other. He's gonna make a sound pop up over there that hopefully is gonna attract the drow, and the troll's gonna come out, and they're gonna meet each other in the hallway, and the troll's gonna go eat
Is
some more drow.
that hold on? Is that a level spell or is that a cantrip?
That's listed as a cantrip.
Thaumaturgy. Cantrip. 1 action. Duration up to 1 minute. Manifests. It's a vocal component, so you have to
Yep.
speak to cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Range is 30 feet.
What does SM mean?
Semantic and material. You got
Semantic
emotion-
means moving your hands. Material means you have to use some sort of.
something,
Okay.
some focus item.
Where are you looking to drop it?
I was hoping to land it somewhere in this hallway, about like there. That's the body. You can put that body in that room. That's not there.
Does it do a certain sound or any sound you choose?
It's a sound I choose.
I just don't know if normal range requires line of sight.
We'll find out.
Because that's technically out of Karthas' sight.
I'm gonna have to find the spell targets.
Our sound effects are crunching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
That's
The moose crunching on the bones.
Good job. Good job. What's it called? Thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy. Which is nowhere near what
Okay, your
thaumaturgy
voice booms up to 3.
I know, right?
No, hold on. Manifest a minor wonder assigned a supernatural power within range. You create one of the following magical effects within range. Voice booms up to 3 times loud as normal for a minute. You cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color for a minute. Cause harmless tremors in the ground for a minute. Create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range. Such a sound, a rumble, thunder, or cry of a raven, ominous whispers. It doesn't see.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. Because like,
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about
I was
line of
looking
sight.
at, but I was looking at spells,